All right, everybody. How's it going? I'm just trying to get everything set up still. Almost there. Just working on it. So. Hey, Michael Lewis is here tonight.
What up?
How's it going?
Come on, guys.
Not a lot.
What are we working on?
We are.
We're doing Hangar?
That's what I am working on. Yes, sir.
Nice.
So I'm just trying to figure out where's the best place to put this where you can see some more stuff than just this. Here we go. Working on it. It's just so difficult. All right, we got two people over there in YouTube land. Hey, everybody over there in YouTube. Let's see, we got the Wicked Wookiees over there, and then Joshua Dockendorf. That's such a cool last name, Joshua. Glad you guys are in. This is, let's see. You guys can see me. All right, welcome to Wednesday night. What's in the Hangar Wednesdays? How's it going? And there's Carrie. Our host, the Model Rocketeer, is here. How's it going, boss?
What's up? Welcome, everybody.
Oh, boy. You sound like you've been screaming.
Getting it started. Started a little bit late. I was on cat duty, you know. Had to go first sometimes. So it was. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Mine kind of just bled out into all kinds of blurry days over the holiday. So everybody was safe and happy for everyone. It was good. I got to spend time with family and enjoy myself.
Full lunch, so we enjoyed that. We picked up our new addition, our kitten. So that was fun. The OG cat that we have is not happy. He spent the first 2 days pissing at everybody. Now he has calmed down and he tolerates it when he goes to eat, and then he wants to go back down to the basement where he hangs out with me while building Gundams. So he's getting better.
Awesome. Just takes time. You know it is. We don't even like change. We don't like new things ourselves. We're a little bit resistant to that.
The cats are creatures of habit, you know. So like anything disrupts it, they're just not happy. So exactly. Here somewhere.
So yeah, let's go around the horn. Who else we got here?
All right.
See you guys again.
I got the finished Blazing Gundam that I was working on last week. Painted up. And I'm working on this little Gundam Converge that I picked up at GameStop. Just giving it a little detail treatment, wash, and trying to panel line it, so I'm cleaning up the wash right now. But yeah, this is what I finished yesterday, and I'm gonna get ready to build this here next. So that'll be next on the list of builds.
Nice.
Can you just need that from perspective a little bit?
All right, we got.
Can you just need that from perspective a little bit?
And you, Michael, how have you been? And I'm sorry, I didn't just jump straight to you. I wanted to kind of
No. Let our guests talk first. Definitely. I'm doing fine right now. I am, like I said, it looks like this is what I'm doing. I am draining a marker for its paint so I can detail this hangar I've been working on for the past 3 weeks. So that's what I am up to. And I'm feeling good. I mean, like,
into a little container or
just on like a little,
use and you're done.
like a little dabber one-time use tray thing that I'll just like, I'll reconstitute it with a little bit of Tester's paint thinner after it dries up once. It gives me like a secondary use on the pigment. It doesn't change the way it looks once you paint it either. Turns out the same. This is that super cheap marker pen. It's not. Sorry, my camera over there is not the greatest, but so this one, just super cheap marker pen. I like tore the label off accidentally when I opened it up. I was like, oh well, I don't need a label. It's clearly it's the silver one. So, I think it's like $2.
Yeah, I don't know. I picked up a flight of boots from the local grocer, and this is
Yeah. So what's up with that? Uh-oh. Boss man, your computer still sucks.
We lost you.
I was searching. They came across it, like they embodied that spirit. So I was totally happy to see that. Man, I was like, how do you incorporate drinking some beer and clipping plastic without, really jacking up your model?
Well, drink slow. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
So
That's
I'm
great,
super,
but
so I don't drink beer or liquor or anything. So I wouldn't know. That part I won't know. So yeah, other than that though, I mean that's all I got going on here. I'm just here to host the YouTube section and
get a
let
collab
you
with those guys and back and have a build something.
yeah. And they're doing all right over there on YouTube. We got one guy in right now. I think it's Andrew's in over on YouTube.
I got most of the shield fixed.
Awesome, Andrew. Your family's doing good, man. Sending the family good vibe, bro. It's going better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how cool it is. So I just kind of put words in mouths when I say that. It's just like, I know you're doing good. Just keep the vibe high. Nothing can stop you, dude. That's the way it is.
Yeah, brother.
That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go get on the YouTube. See what's up.
That shield off that perfect read that I was doing, that where it peeled the top coat off. I got all the paint off of it and I ran it through the ultrasonic cleaner, but I primed it and there was holes all over it. So I've been spending time mixing Mr. Hobby white putty with thinner and filling in holes, priming it. I got most of the way fixed and it's looking better.
That's cool.
There's still some small ones in there. I now have like 20 hours in this damn shield.
Oh.
But like, you can see something I just had to fix where
I get it.
little pinhole like all over the whole thing. I don't know what did it. I've never had it happen before, but like down here there's some details and stuff. I'm gonna end up losing them because I'm gonna have to fill that all in with putty, and then I don't know how the putty, if it works good with panel scribing, like my scribing tools, I'm afraid it's just gonna chunk it out. So I'm probably just gonna see it staring at it. I'm gonna fill it all in and just make it fat. But other than that, I got this filter.
Make some marks now so that you avoid getting back into those scribe lines later.
Yeah.
That way you know where you have, just make some marks, and that way just keep those reference points, and then something new, similar, and avoid those areas. So that, and I would be afraid of that too. Yeah. But I would totally really hate not to go really flush blank like that. But then again, I know you would probably just add some awesome plot plate and build up and scribe it from there if
Yeah,
you wanted to.
I can plot plate it and do some stuff, but like it's just a little tiny. I'm trying to get a better picture. You can see the outline. Like I don't think it's gonna make or break it because like most of the seals up here, they all came out green. So like this, you're not even gonna notice it by the time the details and everything are on once it's flat, you know. So I'm not gonna get too crazy with it because I got other stuff on the go. I just want to fix it. And that real green high new. These are those photo etch parts, like for the vents. They all went on. I had to bend them all out. You see that? Like they're coming out.
Yeah.
Really good. All through.
Hey, how's it going over there? YouTube land.
But this thing's coming out great.
What you guys got going on over there in that hangar? Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt over here. I'm just over here on YouTube trying to ask them what they're doing. Want them to feel included too.
Yeah. No, you're good. No worries. I screwed up a couple pieces on this. I gotta go take them out of the cleaner so I can repaint them. But I'm kind of regretting I didn't do any pre-shading or anything on it. But I do a lot of that stuff. I just wanted to do a couple nice clean builds. But this thing's actually looking pretty sweet. So what are you working on? Hangar stuff?
Yep, hangar stuff. So the walls right now. Here's what a finished piece looks like.
Nice.
So I'm actually, hold on. It sits like this.
I know it's really exciting.
So this is what my finished piece will end up like. All of them somewhat near this, not perfect, but I'm like making some like randomness about them. I'm not putting every single panel that I make silver isn't going to be silver on every single one I'm painting, type of thing.
That makes sense.
Just
We'll have to get back around to that because I want to see some of the differences or the slight variations that you were in a kit batch like that, or like a batch of kits.
Oh yeah, well
that
here
were made.
I purposely have two pieces out that are different, and I'll show you because I can put them together still and hold them. All right. So in one, you see the one with less detail, it has more railings right here as it goes through here, right? So that's one of the differences. On the one that's got less painting so far, right here at the bottom of each one of these elevator pieces, it's a stud. On this side, on this one, there's no stud down here. But on this one with the detail, there's two circle cuts for like levels. So level 1, level 2 type thing. And it's on both of them. So those are the difference in decals. So like I was saying, they're very subtle. It's not a lot is different, but it's just like simply putting in one extra little bit to make a couple pieces look a bit different. That's all.
Exactly.
Where do you get that angle from?
Because I didn't buy as many as he did, so I didn't quite catch the same variation as he caught. So I got a pack of five, one of each. And then you can buy multiple groupings of that. So I got one of each and matching. So I didn't get lucky with a little bit of what he might have got. So that's what I was interested to find out.
I got on Amazon. It's called DIY Custom Chain Base, and it sells like I caught it on a sale, so I got real lucky. But usually it's selling somewhere around $85 for 4 parts or for 4 sections. So I got 2 sets. So I got 4 pieces times 2 is what I ended up picking up. So I have a total of 8 portions or whatever. So 1 floor, 1 wall times 8. And so that's why it's kind of taking me so long to do it because there's so much detail. I am on my last 3 panels. I'm working on this panel. I got a panel line. I got to use the black panel liner for this panel still. And then the one I just started putting silver on right now doesn't have gold yet. So I picked my gold. The first two I painted, I went through and looked for the color paint, the color paints that looked the best. And once I figured out which ones I liked the best for the design, I went with them for the rest of the pieces. So there'll be one that looks like completely off, like it's like a repair job or something, and that's also cool too.
Cool.
Let's see.
That makes sense to me because, like, in industry and stuff like that, like, not everything's symmetrical, right? So,
Right.
like, I think it's giving it more realism.
Definitely. So like some things that I gave with like continuity was like the silver in certain parts I kept the same throughout to give it continuity, and all the gold shacklings and stuff I kept those kind of the same for the most part. A little more paint. This sucks.
Just really looking at that detail and wondering. I really don't think I want to take the time to cut out very carefully some of that detail that you can see through there, because I'm not sure if I'm seeing it correctly. So I think I want to discuss that further, and then we'll see where this goes. But to trim it all out and then have actual more visual. Yeah, so you're holding that piece up there. So what I'm seeing in that.
So those lines and everything that you're talking about, right? So you're talking about cutting that empty space right there, right?
Like a negative camouflage aspect where it would be really dark, so that it's like it goes further away back into a hangar. But what I'm seeing is piping, handling on different levels.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's all the detail that I'm bringing out that I'm working on. So where I put the silver over the gray, and where I left some blushing of the original color, because I did that. I did some random blushing of the original color as well. So it's not like a solid perfect, and each one has its own difference as well in that aspect too. So
right.
Which, like what TJ was saying, it like
so
gives it its
how yours is turning out so amazing that I can only imagine if I put just a little bit of effort, the effects that I'm going to do.
Yours looks really good too though. Like I like the yellow, that thick yellow you've been working and stuff like that. I like those parts. Like I'm not even there yet. Like I'm not even at those parts yet. I'm just on the walls and the base. Like that's all I'm saying is like I think I slowed down for this one. I've been building so many Gundams that I just wanted to really slow down and show everybody like this is what I really want to get good at. Like I want to practice on this type of stuff. Like building the Gundams is super fun. I love building bases and stuff, and I could just constantly build bases. A couple Gundams in between and lots of bases, because this seems fun.
Yeah. That was the whole thing that started mission control and the hangar core. It was just that simple idea of if I had a hangar, what would it be? And this is what it turned into with you guys. So I can just keep pushing. This is like for your personal garage. What would it be? What's the limit you can push your imagination to? I don't care if you're in a space station. What does this pour out into? Or are you under a lift system? Does this what's going on? Is it a mechanical door? Is it a holographic security door? You know what I mean? It's like, how does this play out for you? It doesn't even matter because it's Gunpow's freedom and everything is right.
Yeah.
So this is where that idea, what's in the hangar came from. It could be your maintenance, working a new, at least another mobile suit for the collection as I work on, what's in that, my hangar maintenance.
See what's going over on YouTube. See, you checked in over on YouTube there, Kay.
That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Awesome.
I see Josh was talking about wanting to get a camera. So at some point you'll be able to join us.
Right. We'll be excited when he does get a camera and joins us. Oh, this is just bugging. Can't we open this? I do and I don't want
to. But yeah, I'm about to finish snapping up this Zaku finally.
Nice.
Dude, this thing's beautiful. I'm really impressed. This is my first Xeon suit. There's just a few that I really do like. So this is one of them. I think I got a good one. But man, this thing's a mini master grade. I definitely highly recommend this. Totally. It's the ED024 Zaku 2 Red Comet version.
Okay, yeah, I've done that one. That's a really good kit.
Yes, this is gonna have potential. I'll be able to put some real simple paint techniques into this and just bring it alive, make it look good.
Okay.
So you gotta have something that looks good next to the G Daddy.
The way the legs are rounded, like they look excellent with tree shading and stuff on. Like that.
All right.
A fun kit.
No. Time to get creative.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to get a head on this guy, and he'll have some hands. And we're good. And I guess I'll have to at least put the mono eye decal in. That's definite for now. So yeah, and I'm impressed with the arc slides. These are gonna be nice. These are beautiful. It's a good kit. Yeah, totally recommend this. Okay, so I can just make it a regular Zaku, or I can put the red fin on it. Yeah, you gotta always go for the fin, always. And I did get two different variations to the chest armor, which is a compounding chest butterfly kind of effect between the shoulder blades and the chest. You know what I mean? They both fold in for a really impressive chest butterfly. But the two red chest armors that you can see, these ones have like a Gatling gun in each of the shoulders, or you can put ones on identical without the Gatling portals. So I went for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way. We'll see. It's really cool because I have some detail parts, detail parts in it. They look good. Exciting. Well, I'd like to get a Xeon. I like that. I think it's cool. With one of the Gelgogs, right? I like the Doms.
I have the real good Xeon I thought it was good. That kit's pretty good. I would really like that one.
I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know. I have not ventured into that side of mobile suits yet. Someday I will.
Yeah, this was my first too. It was interesting how it happened.
I started collecting
You see all the
Xeon
guys in the
suits.
Kid Bash group advocating some of the Zaku's, and it caught my eye. It is popular. It's very iconic. But I had to get bit by the right bug, and it was cool. I saw a couple of guys, like I think it was Matt Crouch, I think, was building one. So I really liked it. I fell in love with it. I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I snagged one up.
Uh-oh. Got noise. People making noise. Ah, see, I'm out of ink. This is not cool.
I'm gonna put a question in the YouTube.
I'm gonna have to work on
What's
something
your favorite
else.
kit you want to build again?
Well, I have a kit that I want to build that I just can't find. It's
What's that?
It's the I want a Nataku. You know, the green Gundam with the snakes that extend out. I want one of those.
No, not the
It's from Gundam Wing. It's Endless Waltz series. That's Shenlong. So I have Shenlong. Shenlong's not Nataku. Nataku is the yeah. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So yeah. Shenlong. I have that, and I have a build picked out for that one, but I don't have the green Shenlong. And yeah, that's the only kit that I've ever built. I built it way back when I was a kid. I did a horrible job at it. But it's like one of those. It's one of those last Grail kits that I don't have yet. That's what it is. So I'm gonna have to find something else to do because I'm gonna have to put this up until I go to the store and grab another one of these markers. That's a bummer.
I wasn't even familiar with that until one of our buddies introduced me to that. As I said, Gumbo's for everybody. Just because you don't know the lore completely or.
Oh yeah, no, it's not even.
It doesn't matter.
For me, it's not even about the lore.
Get somebody's attention.
It's about having two giant ass dragon looking shields that you can like throw out at your enemy. That looks cool. That's what I love about that Gundam. I don't even care anything.
That's the Ultron, right? Not the Shenlong. So that's got the trident, the double-sided trident from the Endless Waltz, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're all referred to as Nitaku by Wu Fei. But yeah, so there's Shenlong, there's Ultron, and then there's the super one or whatever what is it? I know it's like premium Bandai, so that's why I'll never probably have it.
I actually have the option card set for that.
Oh yeah, you have the Ultron Shenlong option parts.
Got wings that go through it, and freight that comes down with it's got the one for the tall geese in the death sight, but then right here it's got the braids with the cannon on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to have that kit. I thought it would fit on all of them, but you actually have to have the Endless Waltz premium Bandai Ultron or whatever for it.
Oh really? Okay.
So I'm
Here.
that's on my list.
Here's the one that I built, or one of the ones that I built way back. This is over 12 years old. This is what's left of it.
Now, was that a master grade?
No, this was a no grade.
Oh, the 1/100. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I don't think it's a 1/100 either. I think it's a 144 no grade.
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember doing when I was a kid, I was a teenager, the 1/100 scale, no grade.
This is a repaint.
Okay.
I did a full repaint on it when I originally built it. So it was the same what is it? It was the original no grade set for Wing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I did this one.
Yeah. So and they were like, and when they did that set, they kind of jumbled it. They gave you the really good Death Scythe, the really good Ultron, and then they gave you a really janky Wing and a really janky Wing Zero. And then Sandrock was kind of he was good, but he was and then what is it? Heavy Arms was only cool because he came with the big guns. But those old no grades weren't that great.
I had the Tall Geese one where you can build the Tall Geese 1, 2, or 3 from that. Had like all 3 variations you can build. That kit was pretty cool.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, the ones that had the pictures of the characters like on the cover.
Yeah.
And,
I've got
90s, 2000s.
Yeah, I've got the Serpent custom from that set sitting in my backlog.
Oh, really? They're hard to find.
Yeah, that one was really hard to get. It took some finagling and some Amazon purchases. It was annoying. And then I had to ask them like 20 times where my package was, and they said, "Okay, you know what? We're just going to refund you." And then less than a week later, my package finally showed up. So I got the refund and I got my package.
That's even worse because you want it, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh damn, what?"
Yep.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, and they didn't ask me for my money back. I wasn't asking for a refund. I didn't ask them for it. They were just like, "Oh, we're gonna give you a refund." I was like, "Okay," because it's like somehow things get lost in Chicago once in a while. So that's the joke here in Minnesota. Whenever we order something from any of our suppliers outside of Minnesota, we'll always joke, "Please don't go to Chicago. Please don't go to Chicago," because as soon as our package goes to Chicago, it's there for 2 weeks. It's stuck. It's just so lost in there. There's no other place like that though. Like we don't have a problem in California or Hawaii when we order through there, and then when we order through New Hampshire, they like pay to have our stuff like brought around or whatever. Like they're like, "No, you're good. You know, just go around that place."
Yeah.
All right, what am I gonna work on? Oh, you know, I'm kind of in the mood to do that.
So I guess there's none. Well, I'm the only one that's in the chat at the
Over on YouTube?
at the moment.
Yep, that happens. They come and go.
I was like, why didn't you answer my? Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, why didn't you answer my question? I was like,
They'll come and go. They'll come and go a lot. I advertised today on channels and stuff. I didn't go on Facebook, but I did. Hey, Leo's here. Hey, Leo. Leo, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna build.
Yeah.
I ended up starting something on a sheer whim, and I'm regretting every minute of it. Every minute of
Oh
it.
no.
So I'd like to knock this off and get this at least snap belt and finished with this this episode. 35 or 30.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm alive.
I got the
What counts, right?
That does. It does. You know, seeing this kid sit here. All right, here goes a kit worth building, I guess. What do you think? I heard this one's just a reprint, so it should be quick.
What is it?
High grade Wing Gundam Sky Zero from Gundam Breaker Battlelog.
It is a reprint. I can confirm there's just one hair difference. Tighter joints.
Are they tighter? Okay, that's nice, because that's like one of the flaws from the original kit that makes the original kit not so great. Oh, these colors are crazy.
I have that sitting here. I heard it's a pretty good kit.
Yeah, colors are crazy. I'm down. Get her to it. This will be a super fast build too. Put that there for runner collection.
Yeah, save those runners, man. You never know when you'll need them.
Oh, well, the runners. Yeah, certain colors like these blues are getting saved because those are cool. I like all these blues.
What do you save the runners?
I never thought of that. That's a really
So-
good idea.
I melt the runners down and turn them into like not a solvent. Well, I use a solvent and I melt them down and they turn into like a welding agent, and you can weld. Yeah, and then if you're trying to do a no paint seam removal, making that welding agent with some runner is
Color coded.
is like a color coding. Yeah, definitely is a color coated weld. So it can cut back on some of your necessity to paint. You can just top coat and hide the.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
You can also use them to make ball joint connectors for high grade.
Yeah, you can. Ball joint connectors. And then, I have so many seam bases, like, base number 5 or base number 4, that they come with a whole bunch of extra ball joints that you can mod out to do whatever. Like, I was thinking about doing a quick little 10-minute video about that because I have a bunch of them and I figured I would talk about that so everybody else could get that idea. And the runner idea is amazing, Leo. I think that's a great idea too, because not everybody has those scene-based parts just laying around all over the place.
Okay, so that turned out more than I expected. That's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe I'll kind of line the head, and that'll be the head finished.
All right. 2, 3. Start that. My trusty busty nipper is okay over there in YouTube land. We're gonna be doing the Sky Zero, and it is going to be fun. Yeah. A quick nipper out there. So, how many of you guys use a dual nipping process?
How many what?
How many of you guys use a dual nipping process?
So kind of leave a spot and then come in with a finishing nipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Or like a triple, maybe a quadruple. I'm kind of aimless.
Yeah, I have Norton
Yeah.
Then I come in with the STN 120s. Cutting parts.
Okay. I have the USA GS 120 version.
Yeah, they're good too.
I use this as my off the runner nipper, and then I use my God Hand 120 as my finishing nipper.
Yeah. I'm kind of ticked off. I bought a new pair of mine started getting old, and like the little set screw wasn't adjusted on it. Like the things don't cut.
Oh no.
So we're gonna. If there's a gap, I'm gonna have to sit and adjust it somehow.
That's crazy. I experienced that with these, and I adjusted the set screw, and then my spring started falling out. So I took 2 magnets and put 2 magnets inside of on each side, and now it holds the spring in place and it don't come out no more. So instead of getting upset, just give it a little
Get creative.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I try not to get upset or get bent out of shape, man. I get creative and come up with a solution. There's no such thing as an obstacle. It's a chance to learn what you're made of and figure out a whole new strategy and move on to the next level.
Yep.
This is a compilation of wisdom and knowledge and an applied test at all at the same time.
Yep. Hey, Carrie, we're 30 minutes in. You should probably do a commercial shout out to some of our sponsors, buddy.
Absolutely. Sounds great. A lot of what's going on, man, is brought to you in part by many awesome people. So we'll start at the top with a few of the biggest and best at the moment that really shine the brightest to make this happen at HobbyNet Models. And Mark Kuzia there, I really appreciate what you do. He does a lot of work with veterans down there in Tennessee. He supplies the VA system with models, and there's a lot of great people involved in his network. So I have great admiration for that, and it's very inspiring, and I'm glad to be helping him. They're HobbyNetModels.com. It's a small little operation that he's trying to get more and more gunpla of, but he definitely has scale models and hobby supplies. So go check it out. DMR 2022 for 7% off, $40 or more.
Awesome.
But since I'm at it, I'm going to plug a bunch of people. Shout out to Derek Hood, the Horde, Nick Savory at Mega Warehouse, Blair at the Mega Parts Guide, and Charles Tran at the world famous Gundam Shoppers Network. Oh, and we got some new people that we're going to check and see what's going on over here close by too. They're in Tennessee, the Clarksville Hobby Depot.
Yeah. I looked up their
small operation.
yeah, I looked up their operation. I collected some of their imagery so that we'll be putting that in, when we talk about them and stuff, they'll pop up, and that would be pretty awesome for them. And then, just it's up to guys like our buddy Doug Goins to promote in his area, that's core, that's putting groundwork down there close to him and stuff. So he should push around that area and get guys in his local grouping to go check that out. Be totally awesome.
That's what I'm excited for. So we'll have to remember that. Come back around and touch on that again, because that is cool. I'd like to see that happen.
Yep. It's nice when we got
totally different.
Right. I like it that we have guys that we can like put close to those situations where they can be boots on the ground type of guys, where they can go in and introduce and represent the represent the whole entire organization, not as a whole, but just as a front, so that they understand we're actually like real people and we're not just like a computer screen talking to them, type of a thing. I like that that concept, because I got really annoyed today.
That's a big part of what we are
talking to
the whole stigma and setting a new bar with this interaction.
Yep. I talked to Comcast AI for the first time today while I was getting my internet all fixed and everything. I had to interact with their artificial intelligence for the first time.
How'd that go?
How's that?
It was a bit odd. It asked me questions to try and make it sound like it was human.
Did you see that guy from Google that got fired because it says their AI became sentient and like
has emotion?
Hire a lawyer and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so I saw that, but my thing is, okay, this robot that I was talking to was clearly a robot.
That might be a taboo.
I'm just saying. I don't know anything about any of that. I'm not against it or not. I was just saying I talked to it today for the first time, and it was not the worst thing in the world, but it was a little off-putting because the way they phrased the questions they would ask, it was almost as if they were trying to make the AI mask itself as a poor English-speaking foreigner, and I didn't like that. That's what I didn't like. But it was so that's what the mask they used to like try and hide the broken English of the AI. But you could clearly hear the AI when it would stutter. It would stutter on saying a syllable, and you would hear that vocal of a robot come through. So that's how you knew. That's how I got the clue that I was not talking to a normal human. Yeah, and it was cool though. I mean, nothing bad. Like I didn't say like, oh, am I talking to AI or anything? I didn't interrupt it like that or anything. I didn't want to hurt its feelings. But
English language is supposed to be pretty damn complex.
It is. So
we all have a different vibratory complex.
Yep.
We speak the one single language so differently. It's unreplicatable. It's why music is so popular and it can just be thrown together and mixed, matched back and forth forever and ever.
The new internet seems to be working all right. Oh yeah, it was getting really bad. Yep, and then did you guys see the firework display in downtown Minneapolis this past week? Did any of you guys catch that?
No.
Oh my goodness.
But it was amazing that.
No, it wasn't amazing. Some guys in a car drove around acting like a bunch of Roman candles were a machine gun and was launching Roman candles at everybody on the side of the street as they were driving their car around all crazy and shit. It was very random.
That's a quick way to really get hurt in our country. Some people that might have served overseas and you get hurt doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's just really dumb. You should never do that.
Yeah, I remember
shooting at each other when we were kids, but that's too many, especially with what's going on.
Right. Well, that's what I said. I think I was like, what in the world? And the cops up here, man, once it gets to a certain point up here where the cops just go, look, stop calling us. Like they don't do that whole call the cops thing on people for fireworks up here, really. It's kind of one of those moot points. Now, if it's just like one person being a bad neighbor or something, then you can call the cops. But they're just like 4th of July. They don't want to hear it. So I don't know where they were when this was all happening downtown, but it was, I watched it. I was like watching the video and I was like, where in the, the video got sent to me. Like, I was just like, where's this? Then I backed up and read the posting of everything. It said downtown Minneapolis, the 4th. I was like, oh man. I was like, that's crazy. So, yeah, they were taking like.
Town, not paying attention, like.
Well, all right. So, like, we're just gonna say Minnesota's a very progressive state. We're gonna leave it at that. So they don't have a lot of police right now, and that's it. That's all there is. So that's why the cops are like, stop calling. Don't call us. We're not coming to answer calls about fireworks. It was one of those moments where it's like, oh, great.
I'm sure TJ can attest and understand. Well, at least what I know of Pennsylvania and different areas there, because I'm on the East Coast too. I live out in the middle of nowhere, but there's more squirrels than people.
Oh, no.
You know,
Certain areas around here.
but it's it's really awesome. There's a lot of, it's a college town. Morgantown's a college town, but still, it's still country, and there's still more squirrels than the population.
Oh, dang.
But it's really awesome, and we have that. There's still a little bit of that freedom where some of us live out in the country don't ever have to worry about that.
Yeah,
right
like
now, I guess.
I live in a decent sized town now, compared to where I used to live. But like right behind us is the soccer fields and a park, and everybody was out there shooting. Had a bunch of people. They all just gathered in this big parking lot on the 4th of July and put on a big fireworks show. Like, supposedly you're not allowed to do it in town, but, like, nobody bothered them. It was cool for us. We just got to go out and surround with that, right? Like, they had some big stuff, So, like, I don't care. 4th of July, man.
Exactly.
Just don't shoot at people.
Yep. There's a family of well-to-do status that's really close in the area. They live, because it's really hilly, up on a hill, and they usually pretty awesome some fireworks for their guests, and then the whole surrounding area gets to see it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the town I live in now, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Andretti's, right? Like Mario Andretti and all them, the famous Indy driver.
I'm a race car guy.
Yeah, no, they are.
Mario Andretti lives in my town. Like this is where he lives. Like every now and then you see him driving.
That's pretty sweet.
Niagara used to have a speedway that shut down in the early 2000s.
That is pretty sweet. I really want to meet the dude.
What's that?
So I totally want to meet that guy. You'll see me in your neighborhood. I'm going to shake his hand. I'm going to come over and hang out. We're going to make gun club. We're going to get Mario Andretti to do it.
He probably would. He's supposed to be a pretty cool guy. I haven't met him yet.
Go to Mario Andretti.
He's supposed to be pretty cool dude. Like very approachable,
That's cool.
When I see interviews in history, watching him drive growing up as a kid, seeing interviews and whatever, that's what I thought. And that's a person that I want to meet, talk to, versus, bumping into some famous, like Leonardo DiCaprio on the street. Be like, yeah, just another dude. Sorry, whatever it is.
Like he's probably got some stories.
Yeah, exactly. I just try to weigh my, whatever I'm applying my knowledge and science to, or whatever it is you're trying to learn from in that particular way. It benefits myself, maybe others around what it is I'm working at with this brand name, trying to link people together. Can't take it with you.
Yeah.
Having to make custom side skirts is a nightmare. I think we'll have to get out the big nippers for this.
Yeah, just chop it away. You're gonna break those. That stress I saw on your knuckles, yeah, you probably shattered something.
Woo, got it. Barely. Okay, I'm getting the big one.
That's one of the big got hurt, I was a millwright, right? And like, if you couldn't get something, like say like a bolt's not coming loose. First, you get a hammer to hit the wrench. If that doesn't work, you get a bigger hammer. If that doesn't work, then you go get a grinder. If you can't get out with a grinder, you get the torch because it can't be tight if it's a liquid.
That's the point. You're like, okay, I asked myself. Then you get to the point you say, okay, now I'm not asking.
Yeah. You get the acetylene torch, man.
I usually go with a little bit of a bigger hammer, a bigger wrench, a cheater pipe, or how does it go? You got the wrench, and then you get the right wrench.
Yeah.
Then you get a cheater pipe, and then a hammer, and then after the hammer, I go to heat, and then I go back to the wrench and cheater pipe, and then I straight to liquid.
I just like going scorched earth, man. Can't be tight if you're liquid.
Yeah, no, it's a good theory. It leaves no room for room for argument. It's over and done. I'm a fan of efficiency myself. I've been there. Hey, whatever.
Yeah. Your way is obviously the right way, but you know, I have to walk and I can just
There's never just a right way.
I mean, there's ways that are
There's
just
all
clear
kinds of ways to do
than
it.
others, right?
There's snake ways.
Yeah. It's like the dudes that are
I know you know all that jazz.
people put their tires back on with ether, you know. It's like, yeah, you could mess around with this to get it back on the bead, or you could just,
It's actually green. It's not clear. It's green. What?
I like that because it's fun.
Let's just switch that up with the other one. And then this is like a pale blue. The polycap.
Metallic green.
It's the other.
Trying to be so careful with the comments.
You got two people.
Got two people. Hey. Who we got hanging out over there in the YouTube world?
Like button at least. Yeah, hit that like button. We're good. Everything's good. Who is it? I couldn't see who it was.
I can't see who it is either.
If you're still there, it's awesome.
Like it doesn't show me who's in unless you talk to us. So when you come in, please talk.
Glad to have you there.
Yeah. Glad you're hanging out.
Give us your 2 cents.
There's my buddy Neil. Are you hanging out with us tonight, Neil? Yeah.
Doing our thing,
Oh yeah.
It's a good decompression from a small vacation I was able to have, which was a blessing. But this is a decompression still to get back to modeling.
Well, I've just had like a busy 4th of July weekend. Not super like out of town busy, but just busy. Had to go into town actually. Had a good cookout at Grandma's Memorial on the 3rd, and then on the 4th I barbecued up some steak, and then what did we do? We lit off a bunch of fountains because that's all that's legal here.
Oh yeah.
So, and when you got the little humans, you gotta pretend to do all those good things, right? Or I mean, not pretend. You have to do the good things.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't go see fireworks or any big ones because they bother my youngest one's ears a lot. So let's not make her let's not blow her ears
like
out.
If I'm not ready for it, because it's one of those disturbing sounds because it scares people, but it also can trigger other people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it triggers me and it makes me hyper aware because I like it. But it's explosives, it really turn me on.
Well, even my
Yeah.
my youngest is on just on the spectrum, so like when she was younger, she used to scare the hell out of her on the fireworks. Now I call them. So it can affect everybody differently.
All right.
Right. Right. All right.
What'd you do?
Pretty good.
And the loadout that this thing comes with is really pretty awesome. You get the belt-fed machine gun, the drum-fed machine gun, the two heat pods, one's for the hand and one's for the side skirt, but they're a little bit different sizes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Pretty awesome loadout.
Sounds like you're talking about heavy arms.
Heavy arms?
Right. But it still keeps going. That was it. I'm out. I got nothing else. I got three round canisters and this beam sniper rifle, I guess is what it is. I think it's badass.
Oh, that's the anti-ship rifle thing, ain't it?
That little slip of the lips was brought to you by Iron Maiden's group. But yeah, this thing is have some light without blinding the shit out of me.
Where's the big gun? Is that the bazooka there? Or is that the anti-ship rifle?
No, the anti-ship rifle, that's it.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
Dude, that's good. I would love to mold this to make that. That's some major, but
You do it.
I know Doug going instead really into the weapons thing would be really happy with this BFG.
Sorry about the noise. I'll be out here in a second. I'm trying to wash and solve it all.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's not purple power. It's just that shit.
Oh, get that stuff off, man. Get it off.
Oh yeah, it'll take the skin right off your hands.
Yeah, man. You don't leave it on. It's great for eating
A lot of that stuff in the oil. Yeah, that's it. That's shop down. There's a lot. They used to break down traditional drilling motors, but in the purple top, the ones that ran good, when you break them down, the only way you can do is you crack them open as oil in it, right? So you crack it open, all that oil spills onto the floor, and then we squeeze it out into a trench in a reclamation system. But we with purple power in a canister with water under air pressure and spray the floor down and let it soak, and then wash the floor every day. So it would literally eat the strings of held your soles on. You know, I buy a bunch of boots, but over time, your soles would separate because it would just eat the strings that hold your boots together. Your shoestrings, just walk your shoestrings off.
I like it. Cleaners I have, the ultrasonic cleaner actually heats up too, but it's in Celsius. So I set it at 50 degrees Celsius. I don't know how.
That's like 150 degrees.
So it'd be like
You can Google that.
106 or something like that, or 110. But I put it in there, some purple power, and then hot
Oh yeah,
water.
you want to melt the plastic there.
It doesn't, like you gotta watch because it heats up even if you haven't set at a certain temperature, just because of the process. So if it gets too hot, you gotta pull it out, wait a little bit for it to cool down. But so far I haven't worn it, but still 8 holes in that. But I ran that thing like for days, just trying to get everything off of it. So I went a little overboard. So that's kind of on me. And I
Yeah.
wasn't pushing out the liquid as much as I should have been, so I just like kind of chunk the stuff floating around, and that's what rubbed on it and ate the hole. So as long as you keep cleaning and putting stuff in every couple of runs, it works really well.
Right on. Yeah, I'd be very interested in that in the future. An ultrasonic cleaner.
Yup.
I got the bigger one because, like, I mean, not so much anymore, but I used to do a lot of ATVs and dirt bikes and stuff. So, like, putting inside of there with like the carburetor, you gotta clean it, it gets all the stuff out of the ports and everything. So,
Oh yeah.
I use it quite a bit, a lot of stuff. Definitely worth the investment.
Speaking of dirt bikes, I've got an old vintage KX80. I need to. The frame is jacked on it, but I would like to make a shift cord out of it.
Is it liquid cooled or air cooled?
Liquid cooled. It's a 1998 KX80.
Okay, sweet. Because I had an 84 KX 125 and I had a 84 KX 60, and they were great bikes. I love them things.
Yeah, they're cool though.
Well, the 84 125 was actually the first year for liquid cooled. That thing, I loved that. I also had an 89 RM250. It was like the first year for the inverted front forks. That thing was really nice too.
I was sick. I remember the dual shocks when Suzuki went to the Monarch Shock too. Yeah, we had Honda Odysseys in my family, and 3-wheelers. And then after that, I went on to dirt bikes. So it was, Kawasaki and Yamaha. My favorite bike was a 94 YZ125.
I had
That's a cool retro burst graphics.
I had a what the hell? 350X Honda Triton. I had that, and I had
I had the big red.
250X flat track quad, but back in before they came out with all these new 450 quads, like if you wanted to run a yoga class like a board, take the 250X frame.
Hey, over at YouTube land, look at me, I'm moving things around.
And this thing was knocked out and the like 430. It was a runner. But then everybody came out with 450s. It was like a blue point. You just buy a 450 right up with it.
What are you building? What's going on in your hangar?
I'll take a 2-stroke over a 4-stroke any day.
Yeah, like the 450s run good, but when they go, man, like it's just, you're talking about the whole time.
Classic.
The maker made, and it just takes everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very common. It's like a. Yeah.
They're just so high strung. It's too much.
I like the simplicity.
I never had a dirt bike.
Simplicity of rebuild. It's just easy to do. I mean, re-sleeve the pistons. As long as you don't, it's pretty savable, and it's a great power plant.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Mike Watson has made it in.
Or the 4-wheeler, that was nice. The fuel injector.
What's going on, Mike?
I get $50 to put one tank of gas, and just to the point where it's like my back shot, and I don't have it anymore, so I sold it. Basically, some flat track, you used to be extra in the winter.
Yeah, I love it. That's life has been in mechanical engineering and stuff. Anything mechanical, being a mechanic, just working on anything. You break it, I can fix it. I try to fix it, but if not, I'm educating myself the whole time I'm working on it. Some heavy equipment.
Uh-oh. Connectivity issues. Carrie's going to have to start listening to me. I keep telling him not to use his computer. He'll be back. Can't hear you.
unfortunately, I think I'm doing things wrong. They need to be cleaned up now.
Product placement. All right. Hello, hello. All right.
I'm here.
Yo.
Oh, it's just time to nip, nip, nip a woo. That's all I'm doing right now. Just nipping away.
How are your ankles doing, man?
They are starting to feel a little better. Gonna have to maybe take some medicine here in another 30 minutes to an hour, but I gotta go get something to drink real quick too. My mouth is dry.
So times it's 11:06. All right, so we've been out for an hour.
We have been on for the whole hour. All right. So we'd like to give some shout outs to some of our YouTube channels. I'd like to shout out to all of our brokes over there at Broke Man Studio. We're always having a good time at Broke Man Studio, trying to find the cheapest way to build the cheapest thing. I think that's
What is that?
Mike Watson's making funny noises.
Hey, what's up?
You know, man.
No, I don't know who's making the funny noise though. Maybe we're hearing Mike Lewis. Mike Lewis, is that your background noise that's coming through?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then TJ's having some issues.
It might be me because I have that ultrasonic cleaner running on me. Shut it off.
Oh, you don't have to. It's not bugging me. We'll just wait a second. How much longer you got on it?
Like 20 minutes.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait, let me just close the curtain in my room here. It'll probably find it.
Well, crap.
Oh, crap.
Think it any better? Or,
I'm not hearing it now.
I'll just shut the curtain.
I am getting a little feedback.
Yeah, I'm hearing some feedback, but
Oh.
We'll be right back. I was going to get the charger for my phone.
I did pick up something pretty cool for my IPMS meeting today. Gotta pick this up somewhere. The other old I got this kid. I'll sell it to you for $40.
What?
Yeah, master grade.
That's a steal right there.
I think that's probably going to be a pretty easy kid. I've never done that. I've never seen it. So.
It's a fairly new series.
I know it's got a bunch of swords. That makes me happy.
That's cool.
right on.
Oh, I haven't
Sorry,
sure.
Mike. That was a good time. Hit it.
All right, so we're going to talk about our friend over at Broke Man Studio again. It's really great to hang out with him. He's always looking for a great time and a great way to get you guys your build achieved at the highest quality for the cheapest price. So if you're ever looking on tutorials or details or anything on doing anything that's on the lower budget scale of Gunpla, check out Broke Man Studio. Now, on the other end, if you're looking for high-end, high-scale, high-quality builds, check out our friend over at Mecha Model Builds on YouTube. His name's Heiko Nito, and he builds some high-quality stuff over there. Right now, he's doing a series of 172 scale mecha, and if you go over there, you'll be learning some really cool techniques on camo shading and filing down a whole bunch of different types of flash that come off those types of kits. So head over there and see what Heiko Nito's up to over at Mecha Model Builds on YouTube. There we go.
I think it's your feedback. You got two cameras running, don't you?
I do have two cameras running, but my microphone on my secondary camera, I have it muted.
Other than that shield, this thing came out so good.
because I don't have anything else.
Here, let me shut that off once and see if it stops.
Ultrasonics. Because I'm not like TJ's video isn't showing up at all. And then
Did it go away?
who's my top right video isn't showing up at all either. Do I need to reset my camera?
Did it stop?
Hold on.
Testing 1, 2.
Nope.
Still coming back through.
All right, it's not. You're good.
All right.
I just hear it when you're getting like there's two microphones picking up, and I get an echo.
What you just heard was the echo from my two microphones before I shut it off. So that's what mine would sound like. Whatever else you're hearing isn't from me. So I muted it again. All right, who is that?
Over in Jersey, there's a convention thing or a contest or whatever for model building called MosquitoCon.
Sounds interesting.
They asked me to go with it next year and enter some stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Nice.
There's like pretty stiff competition out there. I know what's her name, Strider Prime goes out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But just in general, like see how many more people are really building Mecca in the IPMS area here, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I think they used to put everything under like science fiction, but now they actually have like a mecha category, right?
Right.
So
It's gotten pretty serious.
Yeah. Can't wait until I get my new computer down here so I can set up this 3D printer like my buddy gave me. Make some sweet stuff out of that.
I'm jealous, man.
All right, I'm switching down to one camera. So whoever's having the connectivity issue can figure it out.
Do you want me to jump out really quick and see if it's on my end, or?
Yeah, I mean, if you could just reset your messenger real quick, that would probably fix it.
All right, let me do that. All right, I'm just
Do
gonna
one at a time?
Yeah, we'll just do it one at a time until we figure out whose connection it is.
All right, let me.
Testing 1, 2. Is feedback?
All right, I closed it out and came back.
All right, how's it going?
Oh, it still sounds fine.
Sounds okay now. Not getting any feedback.
All right. So we're waiting on Carrie to come back in.
Yep.
All right, so Carrie's in.
I'm here.
No video yet.
You're fine.
No, Carrie's video is in. I'm not getting Leo. Leo, your video is now out.
All right, 1 second.
I see Leo.
There he is. I
Click
see
back
him.
in.
There we go.
Just back up and reading Rainbow. Echo, and I see.
So, what other hobbies you guys got? I know what's the name does the I forget everybody's names. I'm sorry. Does the RC stuff? You guys do
Maybe
anything
you guys
else?
aren't reading Rainbow Generation.
My other hobby is Magic the Gathering, which you just recently got out of.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I mean, like I play Commander with a buddy, but I don't go play competitions or anything anymore. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm in it more for the collecting and the cool cards. I like that part still. So
Yeah, I sold off pretty much all my legacy modern stuff. I have one modern deck left.
all right, me and my wife together have somewhere around 50 to 60 Commander decks.
Oh, sweet.
So
I always wanted to get into Commander, and I just never made the plunge.
it's you have to have a larger, not collection. I don't want to say that. You have to have a larger mental knowledge of cards.
Yeah,
So
it goes all the way back.
right. So the longer you've played, the better. The shorter you've played, it's a little harder to get into it. Like you can research cards quick now because they've got like apps and stuff. But like when Commander first came out, no, it wasn't easy to play. It was really hard. Now it's like, oh, I need 5 cards that do this one thing. Just look on your app real quick and it'll pull up 20 cards that do it.
Yeah,
You know?
I've played Commander before and stuff. I just never. I had a couple of the pre-con decks that I tweaked a little bit with cards that I had.
Yep.
But I never had the time to really go and play all the time. Like every set that comes out, there seems to be a new Commander deck that's like built around like whatever broken cards and everything. So like I just have like when you're doing modern, like it's such a big format that you have to like really pay attention to that. It doesn't leave much time for anything else, you know. But
yeah.
Commander's awesome, man.
Yep. I stepped away from like standard, modern, and that type of play, and moved into Commander, and I have not looked back.
It's a less toxic community. Like,
oh, I don't know.
Competitive Magic is toxic as hell, man.
Oh, it is. That's the big downfall of all Magic is if it gets competitive, it becomes toxic. Yeah.
There's just some really crappy people that you got to play against in tournaments, man.
Yep.
And they're like angle shooting and just like, it's horrible. It's kind of what got me away from it and starting to do this.
Yeah.
One of my hobbies is I'm actually wanting to get back into it, but it's the Yu-Gi-Oh card game.
That's more toxic than Magic.
I've got a Morphtronic deck that I think is pretty well built, and I'm also building another deck. I'm building a Familiar Possess deck, but I'm kind of adding some extra cards into it to try to bolster its strength.
Yeah,
I used to play way back, but like from what I remember, the Yu-Gi-Oh community, like if Magic is like toxic, Yu-Gi-Oh is like cancer.
Yeah.
Well, I've actually been out of the game for over 12 years, actually. So.
Well, good luck to you, man. I hope it.
Yeah, you're gonna find that there's some cards you're trying to play with you can't.
You never know.
Yeah. Well, let me see. It's been almost 20 years since I've played Yu-Gi-Oh. So.
I stopped playing when they finally came out with a banned list because everything, like I was playing the Chaos Emperor Dragon, Yada Garasu, Black Luster Soldier deck. Everybody had like the same deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they were starting to run banned and unbanned tournaments and they had a banned list, that's when I made the jump and I went to the Versus system, which was a great game, but it died out. And then I sold out of that just at the right time and got into Magic.
Oh, okay.
I've actually seen that they were trying to introduce the Deck Master system for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. The new Versus system is a fun game, but like I like the collecting aspect of my card games too, and like they just killed that aspect of it all, so it just wasn't as appealing to me. Like I like having all the goodies, you know.
Well, honestly, I actually came up with Mobile Suit Gundam themed Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Like Wing Zero can't be destroyed by any other monster except dark attribute monsters.
Huh.
Real powerful. Level 10 light attribute. 3,200 attack points.
A good card game out.
Yeah.
Heck, I think I even created Ebna too.
I'm working on an Avatar: The Last Airbender Magic the Gathering set.
Be right back, guys.
That's my little side project that I'm doing. I have a proxy system.
Isn't there already a Gundam card game?
Kind of a Gundam card game. I thought it was just more generalized mecha card game.
No, I'm waiting for Gundam Metaverse to come out, and I know it's going to be a few
These things
years.
are incredible. Like this, yeah, these are just insane. The Double Zeta, like they're like the old school like Fleer cars. They're like double stamped, holographic, matte finish, gloss finish, full color, like masterpiece theater stuff. Like this,
What
like,
is
yeah,
it?
the gun cannon. That's it's sick. I can't read any of it. These cards, like these crazy epic collector cards,
Oh, really?
give like the stats to these different mobile suits in a card game. So I need to find out because I got a couple of them that I would think that are rare, which would be like a Jar, Amuro, a gun cannon maybe. They're awesome because they're like holographic, like the classic Marvel holographic cards. So
Yeah.
thanks Derek Ho for the mystery that I've got to solve there at the Horde.
Yeah, and then before I started the Avatar: The Last Airbender set, I did a Dragon Ball Z set.
Sweet.
And yes, I know Dragon Ball has its own card game, but I thought it'd be really cool to have some cool Dragon Ball Z characters in Magic.
I have no idea what that means.
Dragon Ball Z, Goku.
I'm excited
That-
for the movie.
It's like, yeah, you're all speaking a whole other language now.
Oh yeah, it's called Nerd.
The new movie that came out, it's in Japan right now, but they're releasing in the United States in August, I think.
Yeah.
But Gohan and Piccolo get like new forms. It's supposed to be like a crazy movie.
All right, so I don't like that they changed the name so drastically from Japan into English. That kind of bugs me a little bit. But I'm excited to see some new Gohan kicking butt type stuff.
Yeah. It's gonna be a rough time. I mean, it's gonna be like bittersweet for me. I had a younger cousin that used to we didn't get to talk a lot, but like as soon as a new Dragon Ball Z movie would come out, or they'd show the old ones like every now and then in the theaters, he was automatically like there. He's like, yeah, I'm going, give me a ticket, And in 2019, he went through a rough patch where he got addicted to heroin and everything. He finally got himself clean and he was doing good. And the only thing we can think of is that he must have had a relapse, and then was ashamed of himself and committed suicide. So I'm really excited for the movie, but it's just going to be so bittersweet without him there, So I'm going to buy an extra seat and leave it empty for him as like a memorial type thing for him. So
The only DBZ movie I
Get a
ever
pour one
saw
out for
was
your
Tree
homies.
of. The only Dragon Ball movie I saw was Tree of Might.
yeah, that's a classic.
That's a very good classic too.
Bardock, or not Bardock, Turles.
Yep.
Goku's mother.
I'm quite sure
Stop
where I was
watching,
at during this time frame. You know what I mean? In life, I was like, I can imagine. Like whatever years these were, I didn't tell you where I was at.
Yeah, let's see. We're thinking 1998, 1999 time period.
Yeah, something like that.
That's when it
Something like that,
debuted in
yeah.
At that point,
America.
I joined the military.
They're actually finishing Bleach off now too. That comes out in October.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. Actually,
Yeah, I'm stoked for that. Overlord, the new season of Overlord just came out yesterday.
Here's
I'm
one.
not a fan of
Ooh, that'd be
Ichigo.
cool. I have seen that.
I'm not a fan of Ichigo because he's dumb overpowered. But yeah, I mean, the series in general is really good.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of an Ichigo fan.
You're an Ichigo fan?
Yeah, I have a replica of his Zanpakuto.
Yeah. Have you read the manga at all?
Not super
Yeah,
into the mangas, because that's just like a lot of time investment. Because I'm sure that's a really long manga. Because I'm sure the anime, from what I've realized, is the anime is like very compressed.
I mean, have you seen any memes of Ichigo or anything?
Oh yeah, tons of Ichigo memes. I think they're hilarious. It's
Just the fact. I don't want to spoil you, but it's just basically everything. Ichigo is just everything.
Yep.
oh yeah, I know. Oh
And
no,
that's what bugs me.
he's bad.
Like, okay, dude. Like, all right, you're this, you're that, you're a freaking hollow. You're human. Your dad's badass. All of a sudden, your mom too was this. You're like, all right, dude, I get it. You're overpowered, bro. Come on.
The right people got it on at the right time. That's cool. No, I mean Ichigo's pretty cool. As far as like what he is specifically, that doesn't bother me. Like that's not a spoiler. I've watched a lot of it. That's why I said it. I've gotten to.
Hey, I gotta pull out, guys.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
See you later, Mike.
And have a good one. Good night.
Like later.
I actually just saw that they're redoing the Trigun anime.
I'm not happy about that.
Oh wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that bullshit? Or are you talking? Is that real?
No, I'm serious. I saw.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah.
Me not happy.
I just watched Trigun.
I'm a
No.
huge Trigun fan, dude. That's like one of my classic favorites.
I'm a huge
Right,
Trigun
cool.
fan,
It's a good one.
but I'm not a fan of what they're doing to this Trigun.
Yeah, they're making it like newer. Like they're making Bash look.
Is there a
more,
preview?
It's a prequel.
Yeah.
Is there a preview
Yeah,
to the anime? I mean, is there a preview like on YouTube or something?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's previews floating around.
All right.
Like teaser trailers.
They make him look like Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my God, who is this guy? Dragon Stampede.
Told you.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God.
That's the disappointment part.
Yep. See, you took one look and you went, what?
He's still gonna watch it. I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
watch
too.
it, but
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm not excited about that part, but you're right. I knew. As soon as I saw it, I went,
Yep.
what did they do to my boy?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I do like to see other artists realize our characters that we like and see the direction that takes them because it is their vision. It's not ours. I wish we had a chance to take our vision maybe to some extent would be great, but it is what it is. You know, it's just art. We have to respect for what it is, but I know we don't have to agree on it because
Don't worry.
I'm
We'll
not
get
thinking
there.
it, man. But it doesn't take away the franchise for me. I'm not gonna throw it all away just for that. You know, and all that. I'm not gonna throw away a badass anime franchise that was something dumb.
I agree with you on all of that. The only exception to that rule is Dragon Ball GT.
It's canon.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about.
No, it's not canon anymore.
Yes, it is.
No.
Trunks
what?
made it canon. Trunks made it canon. Trunks made it canon. And the Goku that they killed and took the body, that's the Goku from GT.
Well, he's still alive in Dragon Ball Superhero, that like spin-off thing they've been doing on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then like our Goku too.
I don't really approve of that show. That
It's
superhero.
dumb, but I still watch it because Dragon Ball.
I
Okay.
stopped watching Super when they killed my boy Krillin, man. Or not they killed him. They didn't kill him, but when they eliminated him from the tournament so early, I'm like, oh, bro, I'm done with this show.
Dude, I was so stoked when 17 won that shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like,
That was
the
amazing.
final moment.
Yeah, it was definitely a good redemption moment for him.
Yeah. Like, all right, 17. So he's like, basically for me, it's Piccolo, Gohan, and Vegeta are like my favorites.
Yep, but that
like 17's definitely up there.
that opens it up so we can get a good version of Super 17, and that'll be cool. So look out for that. That's
Who isn't a Vegeta fan, dude? Vegeta.
I'm a
Vegeta's
Vegeta
just
fan.
best.
I'm a Vegeta fan. Have you heard of Ultra Ego?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I like meat.
Ultra
I'm an omnivore, but I like meat mostly. No
Ultra
vegetarian.
Ego is God of
the new form?
Destruction
I like meat.
mode Vegeta.
Yeah, his new
His
one.
Ultra Ego kind of looks like this form here, right here. Let me see if I can get him. Let me turn my camera around, be easier.
That's close. That's very close.
He's kind of look like
I like that.
Super Saiyan 3 in the face with like no eyebrows and stuff, but shorter hair and it's like purple colored.
Yeah. That's a new form they just kind of released like recently, right?
Yeah, he's in the manga right now. Using it.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. His new fighting prowess is just insane. He's now Goku basically. It's like they've switched places kind of.
Who's this new guy that kicked the crap out of both Goku and Vegeta? What's his name?
Yeah.
On the planet?
Oh,
Gas.
there's a couple guys, but yeah, the one that's currently doing it is Gas.
Yeah, it was Granola first, then Gas. So Granola basically.
Yeah, Granola. Like, what the heck?
He wished on another set of Dragon Balls and asked to become the most powerful in the universe. The Dragon
love
basically told him, like, listen, I can give
Because
you
you're
all
in your
the power you will ever accumulate in your entire life, but you only get to live for another 3 years because you'll burn yourself out. So that's how he became so strong. But then, like, the Heaters showed up in, like, this gang, and he has a grudge against Goku because Bardock whooped on him. So that's what they're at right now.
Man, paying for the sins of his
gas, he
father.
said?
Gas, yeah.
Gas?
Like gasoline, gas.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all called heaters. It's like the opposite of Frieza, you know?
Yeah.
Frieza, King Cold, Cooler. And you got
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Solina, Gasolina, Fuego.
yeah,
Another
Fuego.
good anime
There is
was,
one that's
like,
named
Fuego.
Fuego.
Crazy. They got some interesting names.
Demon Slayer. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely check that one out. That's really good.
All right.
Yeah, I got some Demon Slayer figures. I
Just a
got
little bit of it.
an Nezuko pre-ordered. I'm waiting on.
It's probably the nicest animation I've seen in any show.
Okay.
Like, the animation is so nice.
I'm about to watch
That
Angel
out there's pretty damn good. Yes.
Freak Angels. I'm about to
I haven't
check
seen
that
it.
out.
I've not heard about that one.
It's on Crunchyroll. It's like one of their self-produced animes.
Yeah.
About to watch some Boku no Pico.
Right. It was like
Oh, no.
Netflix. Dude, Netflix had an awesome one, Knights of Sidonia. That was really kind of
That
pretty
was
good
good. I
for
really like
mech
that.
theme.
That and All Know Is Zero was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
You guys seen Code Geass,
You
right?
seen the movie?
Oh yeah, Lelouch.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ticked off they never finished Knights
The
of
Lunch of the
Sidonia.
Rebellion.
They got
Yeah.
to like the second season and they were supposed to
I
finish
know.
it up and they never did.
I'm trying to get a high-grade Lancelot.
It flaked out.
Put that on my list. Stuff to build.
The Pacific Rim anime is not bad either on Netflix.
They made an anime
Oh,
of
yeah,
that show?
the New Black.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim the Black.
Yeah, it's good. It carries on after war. It's
Yeah.
real good. It carries after war where the kid of the famous people is really kind of good.
Yeah, you see them all in the show. They,
It's a good franchise, but it is kind of
I wanted to get they actually made a model kit of I think it's the sleep mirror from All Know Is Zero, the orange cataphract that the dude uses. But they want the people bought them and the scalpers got them, and they're going for like $200-$300 for basically a high grade. And I just can't
Get that.
justify it.
Yikes.
Trying to get some Star Driver. I'm trying to get a kit of that too.
Star Driver.
Yeah, Star Driver. That was a really good anime.
That's
Only
cool.
one season though.
I heard the
Yeah, I just
Metal Gear Rex kit
Yeah.
is really nice too. But
there's a lot of those one season animes, but they're gonna make a comeback, dude, because it's the mech technology that's sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love you. I'm still working. All right, let's see what.
I am still cleaning nubs off the dang fin funnels, man.
I have
I've been
more
at this since
bins.
my-
2 more bins, 3 more runners of this Sky Zero to clean up before I can assemble.
I want to get these set up for paint tonight so I can paint them tomorrow and get this kit knocked out.
This one's
After
gonna
I
be.
get this done, I just got to finish the pieces of the shield that I screwed up and do the weapons, and then I can get my water slides on. Like, still have some more photo etching that I'm put on yet, but this is probably going to be one of the kits I enter when I go to that convention. 'Cause it's coming out really good.
All right, so when you go to a convention and enter a kit, how does that work?
Awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never done it
best
before.
luck to you.
It's going to be my first time.
All right, well, best of luck to you.
I mean, I'm probably not going to win, but like, I just want to put something out there when somebody goes by. They're like,
Your place.
it's a cool kit, you know?
No, that's all that matters, dude. That's exactly. I don't give a shit. I even want to win or not win. It's a matter of me finishing a kit, being happy, and then taking it to a place like that, and then shaking hands and talking to people, and
Yep.
hopefully someone's like, "Dude, I love your kit," and then I get to geek out telling them how I did it,
Yep, that's all I care about, man.
and then I get to geek out on people when I ask them how they did that.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm looking for. I'm basically going just to check stuff out. And it's like, while I'm
Hey.
there, I'm like, yeah, I did okay with this kit. I'm going to throw this one in and see what happens, right? It's like, I'm probably not going to win, but what if I do,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah. You never know. You'll never know until you throw a line in the water.
Yep.
I love it.
And again, like, I haven't even been doing this for like a year yet. Some of my stuff comes out pretty good, you know? So, like, it's only up from here, right? You can't get
Just gotta keep on. Yep. Exactly. Well, it can, but you really got to try hard to get there. Like, you got to really fuck your life up. Because I've been there, and you can do it pretty easily and overnight. But you don't realize it when you're living that fake whatever until it happens.
Yep.
But yeah, for the most part, dude, just keep going. Because I realized that too, that I had a little bit of passion. I liked it. I liked really the network of this. So we have a toy convention coming up, or it's like a toy convention next month. That me and CJ, Cody. Me and Cody were gonna hook up because he's close by. He lives like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
And go to the toy show and set up and build and push Kit the Bash Gundam and the Rocketeer, and just as a person, just hey, this is what we do. Join our group, and then just try to trade Facebooks right then and there with people live, because we're gonna pay for a table, and we're just gonna advertise the name and advertise our brand. He was Scale Dynamic, and I'm the Rocketeer, so we were just kind of going that way, and that fell through the first time with the anime convention here in this town. But the toy show is just in another town over. It's like 30 minutes.
That's something I have to do. I have to figure out a name for my YouTube channel.
I got a YouTube channel, but I don't really have any Gundam stuff on it. It's like car videos and fish tank videos.
Hey, fish tanks are cool.
All right, I love fish.
Yeah, I had a saltwater tank, so I had some videos of that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And like dripping videos, a set of Corsa drip videos, real life drip videos, just kind of whatever. I've had I have a video of me dancing like 15 years ago. Like it's just a compilation of just 15 years of this random stuff.
I was actually thinking about
Right.
doing because I like the ashtray red frame, and I'm kind of like I haven't been doing it as much lately because of my back, but I'm pretty outdoorsy and like hunting and fishing and stuff. I was like, I should call my YouTube channel Ashtray Redneck, but like my fiance is like, it just makes you sound like a dirty smoker.
Yeah.
Shut down.
And that's the thing with brand names. I'll tell you now, for anybody aspiring to build a brand name, you want something that's going to be that represents you well, sounds good, and might be good to others. Because you want to be seen in the best light, like you said. Obviously, you caught that. Unless you want to be that guy, you can be, because there's no right answer.
I mean,
it's just a matter of what you really want.
Yeah,
put a conscious effort into that.
Yep.
Right. So if you look at it, that like with what you just said, is like my name. My name's like it has a meaning beyond just the pronunciation. So it's if you think of like 4 words that make a sentence that describes you that can turn into a word or turn into a way you can pronounce that would be cool too, like what I did. Or like the model Rocketeer, just go completely out there and make your name really, extensive to enunciate,
Yeah.
So it's all there. But I mean, WebC's not hard. It's just one of those names where it's like, it's different,
Yeah, yeah.
I have found some issues with it though.
Coin name too, because it could be
Well,
or,
when you're tagging
whatever.
my name and stuff, it's really hard to put the hyphen in my name
Yeah.
on tags and stuff. That it don't like it.
Right.
It's just like, no, this does not compute.
Yes. I know.
So that's one of the big issues that I found with it.
Underscore.
Yep. So I'm okay with underscore. That's fine. That's okay.
Okay, I'll remember that because I like the hyphen, but I know you can't use it, so you have to use the underscore. But as long as people get it and they understand that's a good hashtag, we'll start using the official WebC.
WebC official. Like official is like my like okay, like I would be like a musical artist would have an official page. So my name is WebC, and then the page I run is like. Now it's turning into a television
now
station.
You're giving me an identity crisis.
Yeah. Identity crisis.
Because mine's the official Model Rocketeer. All right, let's go check on these parts. See if they're ready. Because I'm trying to keep track of time. I'm gonna spend, and I'm gonna bail, and then we'll be doing this again Friday.
All right, we're at I think 1:30. 1:38 is where we're at.
Yeah, give or take. It's because I got 11:42, so I've been an hour and 42 minutes.
All right.
If anything, I'll take a moment to send an invite to anybody out there that is interested in joining our group on Facebook at Kid Bash Gun. You can search it, find it's a public group. It's easy. Put it in, put a request in, and come join our awesome community where we can get you tapped into a build group that runs 24-hour in chat, and where this comes from, the few of us that come in live in the chat. We'd love to have you. We're looking for anybody with some motivation and some initiative and some, I guess, vision and some creativity to bring us what they find awesome about this hobby and want to share that with the world.
Absolutely. All right.
Anything else you got to add, Mike? Absolutely good for it.
All right, you cool cats. Thank you guys all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. And I am going to be shutting down the YouTube right now. All right.